How are
Somebody need to
you?
send somebody over here and say you need to go over there on Astab 60 and over, or even you can go on her personal page, Deborah McCoy Dash Weems, and she over there doing her own thing. If I talk about anybody, it'll be me. If I talk about anybody, it'll be somebody that's very personal to me. You think I'm gonna talk about somebody that I don't even know that live in another state? Hell to the no. Do you think I'm gonna take all of my energy to talk about somebody that I don't even know that live in another state? The devil is a liar. Let me sip on my coffee. Cause somebody tag Princess, cause I gotta sing happy birthday. Shirley said, that's why I don't be on this blue app too much now. It's too much drama. It is, Shirley, but you can still come over here and hang out over here. I'm on my personal page. I'm on my business page. Come on over here. I'm still talking about me. I'm
Step
still talking about me.
60 and over.
See, I don't know, but I know when I first started this platform, I started this platform with a lot of the content creators that y'all going through drama with. And see, y'all wouldn't even know it. I started my platform around the same time that some of you are going through drama with these people. I don't talk to these people on the phone, only about social media. I didn't talk to these people on the phone about my life, because my life is my business. I didn't talk to them people on the phone about nobody else. We talked briefly on helping each other trying to get to 10K. Yeah, some tried to talk negative. Some people called me and tried to talk about other people, but see, I don't do that. I don't do that over here. Because how I'm going to talk about them and I don't know them? How I'm going to talk about them and I don't know them? I'm trying to grow this page. And I can't grow this page trying to signify what you got going on over your page. The same people that y'all are going through with, I have talked to on the phone. But I didn't allow them to keep calling me, because that's not what I do. I don't like the phone. I did not allow them people to keep calling my phone, because I'm not a phone person. And we're not talking about positive, about this social media, how to build each other up. I don't want to hear about Mary, Jane, Sue, or Lou. I don't want to hear about nobody else. If you calling me to help me with my page, I'm good. But don't call, especially these, man, go ahead. The elderly fussing with the children. That's how I see it. The elderly fussing with the children. We got 60, 65 years old, not even 60 years old, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Y'all better stop. It's not healthy. Positive vibes only. It's not healthy to go back and forth. It's not healthy. It causes, if you go to sleep with a smile, if you go to bed with a smile, if you go to bed with peace, you cannot wake up and start no drama with nobody. If you go to bed in perfect peace, you cannot wake up and start no drama with nobody. God don't like ugly, and he don't care too much for beauty. Now, I can get on here and say a whole lot, but I refuse. The same people y'all going back and forth with, I have talked to, never had drama with them or none of that. Because guess what? Don't nobody know nothing about Dad but what I tell you. And what I don't want you to know, you never know. And remember, everybody, Facebook is, Facebook's supposed to be for pleasure, but these people done came on here and made Facebook a circus. They done came in on here. We used to have so much fun. Do y'all remember the time when we used to have so much fun on Facebook? We used to have so much fun. I remember I used to text somebody and say, got me, they had me dying laughing. Now you have to text somebody and say, look at so-and-so. They cursing this person out. Look at so-and-so. They get ready to meet up with this person. And we never did that. That's what Facebook not supposed to be about, juicing up and all that stuff. Maybe y'all need to try to go on somebody else's page and talk positive like I do over here. If I talk about somebody, y'all hear me screaming and hollering, I'm talking about somebody that's personal to me. I'm talking about my life. I'm not all in nobody else's life. I don't care what you do with your children. It's your business. I raised mine. I don't care how young you are, how many children you have. That's your business. I raised mine. I don't care how your house looks, but if I see it, I might say, whoa.
Good morning, good morning.
I'm not dirty. I might be disorganized, but hell if I'm dirty. Come on. People will make up lies about you for what you don't tell them. You have to, Nene Mommy, you are correct. People will make up lies. I would call them tongue twisters. I would call them tongue twisters. Because I have talked to somebody before on the phone. I have talked to somebody in person. And when they got to the next person, it was all... When I got to the next person, it wasn't nothing that I said. They took it all out of context and put it the way that they wanted. They put it the way that they wanted.
Facts.
They took what I said all out of context. They lied and all of that. But I'm not going back and forth. How you doing, Lorraine? I'm going to keep it real. 17 years of keeping it real. And I'm not sitting on here saying nobody hating on me. You know why? You know why? Because nobody have a reason to hate on me. I would never sit on here and say they hating on me. Hating on you? Why? And some of the people that saying somebody hating on them, they need to look in the mirror 5 or 6 times before they come on this blue app. Because when I come on this blue app, I make sure this straight. Y'all know I do. When I come on this blue app, I make sure this is straight. Y'all know I do. I buy it, I install it, and I style it. It might not be the way you want it to be, but it's the way I like it. And that's just how I roll over here. I don't get dressed for your likes. I don't get dressed for your likes. I get dressed for me. Somebody needs to tell somebody. Y'all better start listening. Y'all better start listening. Put on your... Come on, y'all. Stop it. Enough is enough. Everybody tired of hearing that BS. Every day, all you hear, they hating on me. They hating on me. Oh, you got a new car? It's your struggle to pay for that car. Oh, you got a new house? It's your struggle to pay for that house. So how could somebody hate on somebody that got to struggle to pay for something? Stop. That's not no hating on you. You start with you first. Hate on yourself. Start with you first. Hate on yourself and get yourself straight.
That's right.
I know sometimes sometimes I say, I should say this. Then I think about it, I say, Dad, don't say that. Because I am one of them people, when I say something, I don't take, when I say something, I don't take, when I say something, people take, oh Lord, when I say something, people,
Good morning,
I
good
just speak what's
morning.
on my mind.
Hey,
That's
sis.
what I
Good
do.
morning.
So if you love on yourself,
I'm doing
if you
good.
love on yourself, they ran here telling me they done broke somebody's soul. Whose soul you broke? You broke your own soul. You broke your own soul. You broke your own soul. See, if I was somebody, this is what I would do. I would go over there and say, have you tried looking at us woman, 70 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That woman got all them units. See, I got bragging rights because I know who I am and I know what
That's
I am. So I brag to me
Axe
about
Deb
myself.
60 and over.
I don't brag to me because I want no, trying to make nobody jealous. I brag because I want to help somebody.
She's
I brag
speaking
because
good.
I want to help somebody.
I ain't,
Anytime
girl,
you
I
want to
just
stop somebody,
chilling
real,
this
the real
Saturday
nene mommy,
morning.
the next time you want to stop somebody, you don't have to keep saying back and forth. Just tell them, won't you go over there and check out Ask Deb 60 and over? She's 70 years old and she look good. She wear her units good. She put on nice clothes. They might not be nice to you. They not material because I'm not materialistic. Come on, I'm trying to help somebody. The drama is not good for you. It's not. Who you think you hurting? You hurting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You hurting yourself. Y'all know stress is a silent killer. Stress is a silent killer. Stress will take you up out of here. Take you up
It's
out of
cold
here.
up in here.
Thank you, Nene. Yeah. Give credit where is due.
I backed off
Give
from
credit
these
where
apps for a
it's
bit.
due.
Girl, okay. Peace. I backed off from certain conversations.
Man, I'm trying to, I'm learning to live this life without my sister.
Just
I'm learning to live this life without my
hold on.
sister. And when I go on somebody's page, all I hear them talking about somebody else. I, you know what I do? I move on and find another page. I move on and find another page. I don't sit there and listen to that drama. And sometimes people think I'm listening to it, and I go to sleep with social media. I go to sleep to listening to creators sometimes. So if you see me on your live, and you might say, I see you Ask Deb 60 and over. I see you, Deborah, and you ain't saying nothing. 9 times out of 10, I got it running, and I'm asleep.
It definitely will. And that's why you gotta come to a point where you be like, okay, for real. Yeah. You can have it. Think what you want to think.
I go to sleep listening to you talk to somebody else. Won't you do a fashion show? Won't you show us you putting on your unit like I do? Come on, I'm trying to build up somebody's self-esteem. Look like to me somebody has very low self-esteem. Hey, Andy, get ready to leave. I hope you're a follower. Bless you, Andy.
She's speaking some good stuff this morning. Thank you for tapping, sis. Thank you. Thank you for that like.
If you're not talking about me, or if you're not, keep going forward. If you're not talking about me, have a question for me. If you come over here talking about somebody else that's negative, don't do it. Don't do it. I was down, but he restored my faith. And he will. All you have to have is a little bit of faith.
I think she's more so right now just trying to encourage people to leave stuff alone. And she's like, if you on here talking about somebody hating on you, pretty much stop that because ain't nobody hating on you. And she was like, it's the adults fighting with the kids on here. Now I like how she put that. Cause it definitely be that. You know, it's like, dang, my mama ain't on here. I shouldn't be going back and forth with somebody my mama age. You know.
Lord have mercy.
But it's like when you want peace, you got to just step back. And I've like this. Before I was, okay, let me explain this, explain that, or let me clear this up. I ain't clearing nothing up. Believe what you want to believe. That's how I feel.
Get it together. Calling people names. This name and that name and all kind of names. Y'all need to hit it and quit it. And y'all need to learn how to stop it. Y'all need to learn how to drop it and stop it because it's not cute. It's not cute. It's not. It's not. I know somebody tried to come for me and I straightened them out and I went on about my business. Because I'm not going to take sides with nobody. There's a right way and there's a wrong way. We all know right from wrong. And then there's opinion. So if you put all your information on social media, you're going to be talked about. People are going to
Mm-hmm.
voice their opinion. That's the reason it's called social media. You on here airing out all your laundry. That's why it's called social media. People know so much about you because you don't told them.
Yeah. Yeah. That is the truth.
Some people growing up and some people
S-
would never grow up.
So you should see it. It's like an arrow, and it'll say share, and then you can share to groups, share on Facebook, TikTok. Oh well, I don't know if they give you an option to share to TikTok. I haven't looked at that yet. But yeah, it's like, and then you fighting with people that lead totally different lives than you lead. Just like say for instance, me and you, we are essentially stay-at-home moms. And to be arguing with somebody that is, and nothing against people that go to work, um, but you arguing with people that y'all don't even live nowhere near the same life, or like don't have the same interests, don't have the same values to life. So it's like it's just stupid. And then it's sad, really sad that it's the younger ones got to be like, okay, I'm gonna be the bigger person. Forget you. Fuck you. Say what you wanna say.
My platform. This is my house. I can say what I want. If you don't like it,
Work all the jobs you wanna work. Allow me to be me. And I'm good. I'm good.
we have to learn how when people we have to learn how to stop voice code each other. We gotta learn how to do stuff. Somebody gotta let it go. Somebody gotta let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep talking about me, I'ma stand about them. They say this about me, I'ma stand about them. If they say my unit don't look right, I'ma say their unit don't look right. My
Okay.
unit don't look right all the time. I'm not a professional, but it looked good to me.
On nobody who
You know,
works. I'm stay at home mom every day, right? Okay, girl. That's all right.
about what nobody else say. How you doing, Sister Yella? What's up, Miss Shannon? Clay, how you doing? Y'all
Yeah,
don't have to be and
exactly. That's my point exactly. Like you got your, what you like to do, and I got what I like to do,
and you kids.
and that's it on that.
You kids. It's crazy. It's crazy.
But it's
Thank
really
God for
the
this
bigger crazy part about it is that some people actually do it because
work. So I thank God for
they think
sometimes
that's going to get them more attention speaking negative about somebody or negative about anything.
sometimes. Trying
And
to live your
sad to say that in some instance, that's how the
I ain't mad at you.
social media
I ain't
works.
mad at you.
A lot of people have built their platforms off drama, and then they try their hardest to keep it going. But the problem with building it off drama is your viewers respect that drama. They don't expect the positive. So when they listen to the positive,
Hey, Patricia. Patricia, how you doing?
they gone. They gone. When you got the positive stuff going on, they be ready to go. But if you talking mess, they be clinging their ears to the phone, trying to hear everything you say, and then they still turn around and get it wrong. How about that? Still turn and get it wrong. You sat there and listen to all that, and you still got it wrong. But I know chapter 40 for me gonna be um would I say a change or just a difference? Not so much as a big change. It's gonna be different. You know, it's truly a fact that the older you are, certain things don't concern you, don't move your spirit or nothing. You know, my mom was posted on somebody platform in retaliation, and it's just like I could go back and forth. I could tell her exactly what she can do with that and how she, all of that. But it's like, why? Because the person you arguing with going to continue to be in the same boat they're in. They're not elevating. They're not going to elevate. No matter how hard they try to work at this age, they will still not surpass the things that I can accomplish in life and will accomplish, you know. So it's like pointless. People trying to keep you where they at, you know? No. Let it go. They always do that, so I'm rolling up on. Yeah, I know, right? That's how they are. They gonna stay low down in the negative. Yeah, don't stay low. And they're wasting their time talking about somebody that's not gonna do nothing, not gonna pray for you before you go to sleep, and it's not intentional. But you know, that's how it be. And it's true when they say life is too short. It is. I seen you know Martin Lawrence. Um, he looks like he had a stroke, you know, and he had a birthday party, and it was really sad. And I think about how him and Gina, well, her real name is Tasha. I think she still go like Tasha Campbell. But at one point, they were having some type of argument about him being too, I guess, touchy or too much on TV. But in the end, look at it now. She's at his birthday party. They spent all that time going back and forth, and look now. She's at the birthday party. And she doing good, but, you know, all that tension they put on that man. Yeah, he is. His if you sit and watch his sitcom that he had with Gina and Pam and Tommy and Co. Girl, that should have you laughing. Let me tell you. You be cracking up. Cracking up. But I came over here to get some watch time in, some listening to whatever they call it time. People can get over things, but some people just they can't. They ain't gonna even try. It's what fuels them. It's what keep them going. Some people, mess keep them going. I guess that's why it be so easy for people to blog. Cause see, I like reporting things that need to be out there, but it can those stories. You gotta know when you can take it, cause consuming yourself with negativity or just people's drama, which most of the time is negative. That's got to be. I guess you would think of it like as counselors. They always have to listen to somebody's sad story, And if you're not careful, that stuff can consume you. You be like, what the heck? People can get over things, but some people just can't. Yeah, yeah, I read that one. Yeah, and a lot of it got something to do with just mind your business. You know, people be running over here. I'm not that type of person. When we have a conversation, we have a conversation. You got these grown folks, so they'll have a conversation, and by the time they go take it to the two or three people they want to tell, they done switch the whole damn thing around. Switched it around, and I feel like that's when people become messy because if you can't tell it right, don't tell it at all. And how about you just learn to keep your conversation between the person it was had, unless y'all agreed to, hey, let's talk about it. And especially when somebody come to tell you something negative somebody said, that's why I don't do that. If I'm like this, if I can't encourage you to speak positive about the person, then I don't comment. But the negative that you said, it's not for me to go and tell somebody what negative you said, what positive you said. If you wanted that person to know, you would be right there with that person telling the person. And that's what wrong with people. And not saying you don't want them to know, but when you ready to tell them, you can tell them yourself. I ain't nobody what they call it bone carrier, message deliverer. No. Mm-mm. Tap that screen. I don't know. I haven't figured out quite how to see who's on here yet. So it is some things I gotta learn. I don't even know if they even show you highlight saved to your channel as uh-uh. At least one of your videos is needed to start a highlight. Good. I'm learning this thing for real. At the top I see two, but well I see one now. But I'm wondering, cause like on Facebook you got where you can see a list of your audience. I ain't quite, even if they don't comment, if they come in the room, you can see them. You see what I'm saying? Threw my hands up with a lot of people, but still, yeah, don't lie about things. That's my point. Right, but that's what they do. And that's why I'm very selective who I talk to because people, it don't even matter. You could have said everything positive. But when it get down to the point where two people don't agree, Now, oh, she said this and she said that. Ain't said a goddamn thing. But it's like, because they didn't get along with you, now let me make it so you don't get along with nobody else. Yes, ma'am. You sure right about that, sis. You gotta be so selective. you know. And there's many people that have came and tried to you know, I guess make amends. And there's some of them I just, okay, we okay, but I stay my distance, you know, because it's just something, even though you apologize, it's just something that don't be right sometimes with people. Not everybody, but it is some people you have to be like, okay, well, I accept your apology, but you stay way over there. I mean, way over there. I don't want to talk to you on the phone. Don't care if you come see me on the page. None of that. Because I'm starting to be able to recognize when, a person could be like, I'm sorry, I apologize. But it don't be in their heart. They don't really care. They just don't want to be left out. But if someone don't like me, then I want to know. Yep, you would. So I used to want to know. Sis, I promise you now, I just don't care. Cause you ain't gotta like me. You gotta respect me. You ain't gotta like me. And a lot of people be pretending like they like you. You know? Oh yes, it's a lot. Mm-hmm. Folk be doing stuff for attention. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. Who that? Me who? Me who? Go use the bathroom. Go pee. Go ahead. Now you want to act like you coughing because I said go pee. Go. Go pee pee. And then you come. Don't want to walk. Don't want to. Shall I say don't want to pick up his feet and he don't want to go pee. Get you some tissue. Blow your nose. It's that I don't want to get up, but I'm up. I told you to go pee. Did you pee? Yeah. No, you didn't. You didn't pee nothing. This not your spot. Go over there. Over there. You need to hear it right there, man. Don't you see your sister? Girl. He don't care that she right by me. He gonna try to move her out the way. They be, do your babies be doing that? Trying to see who can get the closest to you? Eh, girl, but it was easy when all of them were the same age because all of them could be on the same schedule. But now we're having teenagers and then having the small children, baby. That one schedule then went out the window. And I just don't know how to get back here. I don't want to get it back yet because we on vacation and it's like, leave me alone. Let's have a good time, everybody. Let's not worry about schedules, none of that. But some days it backfire because the little kids they be trying to hang and then they can't. Exactly. So yeah, you know what? So sometimes I forget you got that teenager. I forget. But it's you, so you know exactly what I'm saying. The little ones think they supposed to stay up with the big ones. Be a mess. Do you watch 2K? Bless you. Did you watch him by any chance? Did you see he did the date night with Jolie and Robert and two other guys? Come here, what's going on, sis? Good morning. Good morning. Tap that screen. Girl, yes, you gotta go watch them. You gotta, cause see, you don't really even have to watch everybody content when you look at the bloggers and then you find people that you might want to watch too. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. So tap the screen. Even though you tap those emojis on the side, make sure you tap the screen. It'll give a thumbs up. It'll show you. I think Natasha already did. I heard he was on Dusty Dan and my girl, yes. It went down over there. It went straight down. Margaret talking about she do ecstasy. I was like, thank you. Okay, Camille, you show you got it. It just seemed like a lot of mess. But he makes it funny though. He definitely makes it funny. And I watch him. I try to watch then I feel yeah, cause he do come on kind of late. If it's 8:15 my time, I think you an hour ahead of me. So it do be kind of late. And then it was a long show too. But they did like a dating game, and then they actually did the date on screen. So I was pretty much back and forth watching it. Like I say, he did good for his first time, but I think they filmed in a garage. Camille, what time you gotta go to work, girl? I think they filmed in a garage, and there's no air in there. So you know when women wear tight stuff, they sweat. And I'm sure men sweat too, but they clothes be loose. So it won't show up. But Jolie was sweating all between her legs, and she had on a cream dress, so you could see exactly where she was sweating. Poor baby. Then she like 6 foot tall, I think. Shoes, and she thick. She was hot. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, well, you better get yourself on up out of there, girl. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he aired a show right in his garage. And most people, as far as I know, don't be no air in the garage. But you got to make accommodation. But eventually, he get up there, he'll be able to have some air. But it was just like it was nice to see where it started. You don't always get to see the making of something great, and this his channel is allowing us to see the making of him um, moving up, starting something from scratch, and making it go all the way up wherever he want as far as he wanted to go. Let's see. Someone should have told her to get off. Girl, look, I don't even know if she saw that she was sweating. She might have didn't even have nothing else put on, and then it's a live show, so they don't got time for you to go in the bathroom and change your attire. Shows. I was on Miss Ballhead Winter Live this morning. She and her grandbaby. He's so cute and chunky. When I say he chunky, he is chunky. Chunky baby. You don't gag when you see sweat stains. Girl, cut it out. That is funny. Mm. I posted a video with Isaiah eating cold, well, trying to eat cold, but he the type of child that act like vegetables make him gag. I'll be like, boy, you need to stop acting so dramatic. I came live yesterday, Natasha. Auntie Heather came up there, and we talked, and she got some things off of her chest because she had been feeling bad about um, the situation with Yatana made us a post, right? And it said something about a gorilla. Auntie Heather thought she was talking about Glam, but she wasn't. She was talking about Midnight. And so, with all of that being said, it just got crazy. It really did. It got crazy. Because, you got people inboxing Auntie Heather saying stuff about her being racist, and it's just all crazy because at the end of the day, we all have called each other a name here and there. But just to insinuate Auntie Heather would be racist, it was just like so heartbreaking for her because I know the truth, but it really made her emotional. Hmm. They all call everybody that. Sometimes I don't even know who they talking about exactly, and that's what she was saying. Like, I didn't know you meant this person. I thought you was talking about this person. But at the end of the day, it's still having to do with whether I like you as a person or if somebody from your culture, race. Like, it's crazy. And I just felt like, too much was done on Auntie Heather. And as sweet as she's been to everybody through it all, it's just like, that was so wrong. I'm sure they have said that shit about me, but I'm far from that. If I don't like you, I'm gonna come see you. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, so you have to watch all of us and support when she can, So it's like, why insinuate? But, some people just meant to misunderstand you. So we talked about that on the live last night. Just like, you know, I see Heather was able to make her point that she didn't mean any harm by it, which I knew it. But I know I had to, like, I didn't want to do a live discussing these people, but I had to allow Auntie Heather to get it off her chest and say what she needed to say because she was really cornered with that. Auntie Heather been dealing with real life stuff outside of the internet, so she don't need nothing added. for God's sakes. It's like, well, I don't know what people expect you to do. And as much as I didn't want to bring them people up on my platform, girl, I'm telling you, I just could not stand by and let people insinuate that Auntie Heather would be a racist person. I just wasn't having it. Mm-mm. It's not cool. Yeah. And you know, Auntie Heather, she got a little emotional, which we having every right because when you made a connection with, well, when you think you made a connection with someone and you found out that you hadn't made the connection, it can be hurtful. It can be hurtful. That's why moving forward, the relationships that are being built now are just cordial. I'm cool with my few that I conversate with on the back end, and they're positive. You positive, sis Natasha Camille, you know. And I got a nice. I have a great line of women, and I can't say that it's a circle because it'll be closed. I don't want to close it, but um, we are good over here. You right, Natasha. And she said it. She said it. She's done. You know, you try to express yourself how you feel, and people, they go the other way. No, that's not what you meant. No, that's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. Yeah, it's a lot of y'all. That's great. So it's like if God bless me with another great one, that'd be fine. But I'm not looking, and I ain't missing nothing because He's already surrounded me with great people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Just not. You know, it's just I see things for what they are, and it's the ones that if you ever name call, it's like hard to see that you're questioning somebody else of what name they called. Because like I stated before, I was called pigs and all that, and I shouldn't have been, but I was. And that's what they call racist cops, is what I thought. But hey, you get mad at her because she laughed at or liked the comment. Never even heard her say it, but she liked the comment and she put 100. But she also went and took it off, and it still wasn't good enough to say that, hey, I made a mistake, so I'm going to remove what I put and I'm going to remove my reaction. And girl, that was not good enough. It was not. And that's why she was really hurt by it. And then I understand the other person as well. They felt the way about by it too. So, and some things just take time for understanding. Okay, y'all. I enjoyed y'all this morning. And thank y'all for doing my very first live on YouTube with me. I did a live on YouTube before, but it was through Yard Stream. This is when I got enough subscribers to do a live without any of that. People need to not do those names though, cause they call everybody the same name. So how right it was talking about, it does get confusing. Heck, I've been a lot of times. Yes, sis, this is the first. Yeah, cause I did a live, but it was on Yard Stream, and I connected it. But this the first time I hit that live button, and I will never forget that Natasha and Camille was here to support. We start off small and we get big. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's just to get so stupid. You know, Peach was calling me a pig for what, 2 years? And I started calling her a hog. Now she want to use the hog. Girl, go sit down. It's so stupid. But also lets you know, you see, Facebook, they not accurate with that. Okay? I'm gone, sis. I love y'all. I think Camille done get stepped off. She got to be at work, so I will see you later. I saw them laughing faces. Much love, sis. Period. Much love.